everyone, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. So we are going to our beach farm, and this is episode 100. It finally happened. So, year 3, day 7 of winter, and yep, we are having our 100th episode. It sounds so strange, because, oh my gosh, I think I started this series in early 2020. So it's been, what, like 2 years? But we finally did it. Hit 100 episodes. Okay, so it is Caroline's birthday, the Festival of Ice, and a nothing day. Okay, say hello to Lyric. Water the plants. Watch TV. Go find Sam. Okay, yeah, Festival of Ice, and it's going to rain on Fern Island. Or Ginger Island, in the Fern Islands. Okay, spirits are in good humor today. My dogs are outside, and Tony is being a little jerk. I don't know why I bothered to read that, because I already know all the recipes. Sam, I'm not ignoring you. I promise. Are we going to stop by the Ice Festival tomorrow? It might be fun to see everyone again. Sam, you literally go to town, like, a few times a week. He acts like he never sees anybody. Okay, so that's just from Mayor Lewis. And that's about the Festival of Ice. I'm just gonna throw that in there. Beginning of every day is just super boring. Once again, this is why in my personal playthrough, I'm like, you know what? I don't need... I really don't need all the animals. Just because it takes forever. Like, my very first playthrough, I was, like, all about the animals, and I had, like, over 300 crops, and... you know, that was my life, was just the crops and the animals. And now I'm like, you know, there's more in life. Although, my personal playthrough that I'm talking about is my modded playthrough. So there's so much to do. I'm like, there's so much to do, so many things to go see, like, I don't have time to take care of anything. One could argue that in this farm, I don't really have anything to take care of or, like, do. But... yeah, and my other one, I definitely am like, you know, there's too many things. There's, like, 70 people in modded Stardew, or at least with the mods I have. So I'm like, I got things to do. I got people to see. I can't be spending 4 hours every day, every Stardew day, going and feeding and taking care of all my animals. But I'm also bound by my conscience, and I can't not take care of these guys. I've seen people do that, where they'll be doing, like, a Let's Play or something, and they'll just, like, skip taking care of their animals. I'm like, but you have animals. Oh, we have a new chick! Okay, and since it looks odd, this has got to be a void chicken, so... oh, it's been so long since I've had to get out the naming journal. If I can find the naming journal. There it is. Okay, what letter are we on? I've just been, like, going through the alphabet. And I think this one was, like, old woman names or something like that. No, I think this one was just in alphabetical order. I think the old woman names is on my other one. Okay, so... we are on letter K. Our last animal to hatch was also a void chicken. Okay, let's see. We already have Juniper, Jeanette, Jolene, and... what is Judy? Nope, we're on K's. I read the wrong one. So we have Karen, Carrie, Christy, and... why am I blanking on K names? Kayla? And yes, I write all of them down, just because I like to know how many animals I have. I've been through the alphabet 3.5 times already. Okay. So, this is our void chicken named Kayla. I am running out of space. Although then again, I only have void chickens. I've tried to separate the animals just because I like to have... It always sounds bad when I try to justify my reasons. I don't like them all mixed together because it's like my OCD. I had a friend try to say that I was segregating my animals. I was like, it's not segregation. That's not the reason. Like, I'm OCD. Don't blame my mental condition. Okay, grab all of this. I keep meaning to move that fish pond because I want all the different colored ones to be on the top row, and I'm missing one. Whoa, okay, I was right, there was an extra one down here, and grab that. Okay, and let me just turn up my headphones a smidge. There we go. Also, if my voice is not loud enough, please feel free to let me know. Just shoot me a comment and I can adjust it. Because I have had a problem with my audio lately, and then, oh my gosh, I committed a complete rookie mistake yesterday. So, I was in kind of a hurry to start my live stream, and I didn't check my screen capture, only to rewatch the stream today and realize, like, probably about a quarter of the screen is cut off for the whole live stream. I was so mad at myself. I'm like, I haven't done that in forever. Complete dumb rookie mistake. And I was so angry because I had one person commenting and they didn't say anything. And I was like, oh no! I was like, oh no, it looks awful. And it was my time at Porsche. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't go back. I can't, how do I fix this? I was like, there's no fixing it. I have to just, I still ended up putting it on YouTube, but I put in the description. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I have committed an error. I felt so stupid for that. I was like, I haven't done that in like, pretty much, there's been a couple of times where I've started a stream and I'm like, oh crap, like, I need to go fix the screen. But actually, like, doing it for a whole episode, I'm not even sure if I've ever done that. So, yeah, I felt dumb as a box of rocks yesterday. Was not happy about that. Did I? Okay, I did. I was like, did I process the wine? Please tell me I did. That would have just been awful. Because I like to keep things on a schedule. And so it's like every Friday. And it's funny because I think I've set every one of my farms to that schedule. So every Friday is a wine day. But I'm like, please don't let me have messed this up. Grab all these and grab the bait. And then what do we do today? I don't know what else there is for me to do. I guess I could go to Ginger Island and see if I can befriend Leo. There we go, and we're off. Oh gosh! That's the last thing I needed to see was Pierre in his swimsuit. Okay, so it looks like they're just enjoying their time. Now I get to go try to find Leo. because if this was my modded Stardew, I have the character icons so you can see them on the map. Mods make things easier. Okay, he's not here. I don't even know if he's on the island, because I may or may not have unlocked his cutscene where he can go to the mainland. So I have absolutely no idea. Also, why did I go here? That's not where I should have gone. To the volcano? There's only like 2 or 3 places that I know that he might be. Is he here? Okay, so I don't even think he's on island, so... that's gonna be a pain. Huh, never mind, I guess I won't befriend him. Okay, well, back to the farm, birds! Oh, wait a second. I completely forgot something from... I completely forgot. I unlocked the... It has a name. Come on, Rose, use your brain. The Slime Charmer ring from the Adventurers Guild. I have unlocked it. I just need to go pick it up. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back home, drop off this stuff, and then we'll go up to the Adventurers Guild. So many coconuts. And I'll keep that with me just in case, because Leo's other spot should be up there. Oh, and I'm so used to there being the way to Ridgeside Village up there. Ah, it's weird. It's weirding me out. Seeing the vanilla game is just so weird now. Okay, come on. Mixed seeds, prehistoric hand axe. Nothing good. Okay, I think... yeah! Slime Charmer ring. It's fantastic. And that's one of those goals that I feel like I'm never going to accomplish. But I did. So, okay. 16 out of 50 skeletons. I'm halfway there on dust sprites. Rock crabs, mummies. Pepper Rexes are some of the hardest ones to get, just because they spawn in so few areas. Okay, and I almost teleported back home, but I'm not going to. I'm going to walk over and see if he's here. If not, that means he's probably by the library. I can't keep tabs on this kid. Is he... wait, I haven't unlocked that? Gosh dang it! That thing makes sense anymore. I guess I haven't unlocked that cutscene. Okay, no. Not Vincent, not Penny. I need to find Leo. Am I just blind? I really should just look up a schedule, because I have no idea where he's at. There he is! Leo, I was looking for you! I love this. I'm going to put it in my nest. There you go. Now I'm going home. I need to check... Okay, he should be... Dang it, Kent! Okay, so we're working on it. We're working on it. He's at 5. I guess I could take something to the dwarf. Ruby? It's weird. It's like 5:30 and it's already starting to get dark. Okay, to the mines. At least we'll have a festival day in the 100th episode. Hey, I really love this stuff. You can find great things in the mines. Yep, congratulations. Okay, and then you can just sell that. I kind of actually want to go back to the island, to the volcano, and merge that ring. But where are... Okay, I'm just going to take all of those. I'm pretty sure I only need 20, but I'm going to take them anyway. Vincent, shouldn't you be going home? I think everyone left Vincent. That's no bueno. And I thought Sam was bad for leaving our kids at home unattended. Oh, one of them's a toddler. Like, Although it's strange because I feel like Reed has been a toddler for a very long time already. I don't actually know how long it's been. It just feels like a long time. Okay, so... Slime Charmer Ring. Iridium Band. Yes. Look at that. We have an Iridium Slime Charmer Ring. Oh my gosh, that would have been really bad if I accidentally like threw it in the lava. That would have been an instant restart of the day. Yeah, that would have been just horrible. I like shudder at the thought. So now, go to the farm. Now, I should be able to just wade through all these slimes, because there's tiger slimes over here. I should just be able to wade through all the slimes without getting hurt. Look at that! Oh, it's marvelous! You can't touch me! Ha 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 ha! This is a bad day to be a slime! Oh my gosh, I'm invincible. Also, don't get cocky, Rose. That's when bad things happen. I think one of the last times I said I was invincible, I met a very, very swift end. It was not my finest moment. Also, still don't know why I'm keeping the white algae. Keep the slime, sell the sap, because I don't need that much sap. Go back up. And what does this ring even do? Gain a short speed boost whenever you slay a monster. I don't want that. That doesn't seem useful to me. Put that away. Actually, what rings do I have in here? Small glow ring, small magnet ring, vampire ring. Gain a little health every time you slay a monster. Interesting. I have a lucky ring. Soul sapper, a little bit of energy. Nothing great. Sam, honey, love of my life, why are you staring at a tree? Hey, you look tired. Let me help you relax tonight, okay? Maybe I'll give you a massage later. Oh, Sam. It's funny because my husband is so hesitant to like rub my shoulders or anything because he's afraid he's going to hurt me. And so if he starts rubbing my shoulders, if he does accidentally hurt me, I feel like I can't say anything because I'm like, he's never gonna rub my shoulders again. So it's funny, like, anytime he, like, pushes a little too hard, like, on my bone or something, I'm just like, it's fine! And I know he doesn't mean to hurt me, but I just have, like, my back, like, all the bones in my back are just very sensitive. It's not fun, by any means. And I feel so bad for him, because sometimes he'll, like, pat me on the back or something, I'm just like, ah! He's like, are you okay? I'm like, that smarted a little bit. Going to be clear and sunny and going to rain on the island. Say hello to our daughter. Put the coffee away. You're going to visit your No, Sam, we have a festival day today, thank you very much. What happened to, going to see everyone as a family? Man. Just completely forgot. Hello, friend. The mountain lake has been kind to me lately. I'd like to share my good fortune with you. Lina sent me a fish. That fish will not fit in there. It's funny because I hoard things. Yeah, I don't, because I just try to keep one of everything that's like not a building material. Just because. Like if somebody wants something, then I don't have to like go out and get it. It's just like right there. But I'm always making fun of one of my friends because we have a new dinosaur. But yeah, she is like a really bad hoarder of like everything. Okay, let's JKL. An L name for our dinosaur. Dinosaur. What do we have? We have Lenore, Laura, Lydia, and let's do Leslie. There we go. Okay. Mark that down. Put that away. And Leslie. I remember when I only had like one rabbit and I felt so bad. I was just like, oh no, they're so lonely. Not anymore. I feel like I need another one though. Because now there's like an uneven number. We need another rabbit. But it's festival day, so I can't go and buy one. And then tomorrow it'll be one of Marnie's many days off. So I guess maybe in the next episode I'll have to go and get another rabbit. Marnie seriously is off way too many days. That is like one of the downsides of Marnie. Also, so fun fact, I learned this the other day, and it kind of makes a lot of sense. So Emily is not necessarily one of my favorite bachelorettes. Like, I don't overly love her. And the person who did the video, because this was on YouTube, he brought up a good point that if you look at Emily's cutscenes compared to the rest of the bachelors and bachelorettes, they're not very romantic. Like, there's maybe an undertone, but they're really more friendly interactions than anything. And I learned, which I did not start playing Stardew until 2019, so yeah, I was a couple years behind. But Emily was not actually a bachelorette at the very beginning of the game. She was made into a bachelorette later based off of a vote that Concerned Ape did, the creator. And yeah, I'm like, that makes so much sense. Why I don't really like see her as a marriage candidate, really. Like, I would be good friends with her, but I wouldn't ever consider like marrying her. And I'm like, that makes sense. Like, her scenes are just not like very romantic, and that would be why, because they never were meant to be romantic scenes. I was like, the world makes so much sense now. So yeah, that's just a fun little tidbit of information. Also, I realized that there's a festival going on, but I have crap to do. I think I have, what, till like 2 p.m.? You bet I'm going to be taking every last second that I can. Because this has to be done. Because I think some of my animals are still fairly new. So it's like, I don't want to go and like ruin relationship points with them. just to go just to go to a festival I've already been to. Like, oh my gosh, my other farm's like an 8-year farm, so I've been to this thing like almost 11 times. It's not exactly a pressing issue. I mean, I still like the festivals, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not trying to race as fast as humanly possible. Or digitally possible. These are pixels, little pixel people. And another thing, I like to watch YouTube, like, a lot. I don't have cable. So pretty much YouTube, like, is my TV. But, there's a guy, I guess he's pretty popular for doing Stardew videos, but he was talking about doing, he played Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town, which Stardew was heavily influenced by Harvest Moon. I feel particularly Friends of Mineral Town, because I've seen some things that I'm like, that's exactly the same. But yeah, he was playing it and he's like, this isn't similar, like, it's way too hard. And I'm like, I'm a Harvest Moon player who came to Stardew later. I think it's much harder to go in reverse. It's like a Sims 4 player going back to the OG Sims and struggling with it. I'm like, it's one of those things you could definitely tell there's an order. There's an order with which you need to go by, and obviously these people did not go in the order. But I'm like, yeah, it was interesting watching somebody who's never played Harvest Moon, but who's played Stardew extensively, actually, like, go backwards. I don't know, I feel like Stardew is everything I wanted, if I could actually, like, pronounce words today, everything I wanted, Harvest Moon to be. Because, yes, Harvest Moon is incredibly difficult. It's an older game, it doesn't have, like, it's not as well polished and studied, I guess, as Stardew is, because Stardew had all those games to look back on and improve upon. So, no, it's not necessarily as good, but I still love that game and I have a soft spot, and Stardew just, like, takes it to the next level for me. So I love this game. I guess I could, like, tie that into this being the 100th episode. Obviously, I love this game because I've played a lot of it. I probably have like 500 hours into the game. I'm entering the ice fishing competition today. Why not? Oh yeah, I forgot that's what this was. Oops. Oh, ice. A beautiful material to sculpt in, but so is impermanent. Oh, okay. Sorry, I looked away for half a second, and I looked back up and was like, wait, what? I'm sorry, but carving ice parapets requires my undivided attention. I like this thing, whatever this thing is. It looks like a pear, but it's really cool. Did I ever tell you how George and I first met? He actually pelted me with a snowball in this very festival. My wife dragged me out into the cold for this. George, you really need to stop being such an old curmudgeon. I'm not very creative when it comes to snowmen. I want to give him a carrot nose. What kind of snowman should we make? Well, Jas wants one with a carrot nose, so it's gotta be a classic. I guess maybe it's best to stick with the classics, huh? Well, that's what Jas wanted. Hello! I am doing pretty well. This is episode 100, so kind of got that little excitement going. Emily's being mean to Clint's snowman. I think his snowman's cute. I don't know about you guys, but I think his snowman is cute. It's shorter, but I think it's adorable. Emily started helping me without any provocation. Does that mean something? No, she really hates your snowman. It's been like 2 years, I think. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I have started other series since then. But then I think about it, I'm like, I only started my computer series probably in late December? So honestly, like it took me like 2 years, oh, well, like 1.5 years to get all the way through this 100 episodes. I plan on winning the ice fishing competition. Yeah, right, Pam, in your dreams. Snowmen are okay, I guess, but mostly I'm looking forward to the spring. You know, we're going from from winter to spring, and it was almost spring. Like, we had a few days of nice weather, and then all of a sudden it's freezing again. And, like, we got into the 70s. Yes, I am a variety gamer. So, here, I will open... I let my Discord members vote on what game I play every day, so I do have a posted list of games on my Discord, but let's see. We have Phasmophobia, Lust of Loathing, Astroneer, Subnautica, Staxel, My Time at Portia, No Place Like Home, Slime Rancher, The Room, The Long Dark, Don't Starve, Escape Simulator, Witchwood, Modded Stardew Valley, Cozy Grove, The Forest, Fallout New Vegas, the Stardew Valley Beach Farm, Minecraft, My Sims, and The Sims 4. So I have 21 games that are currently on the channel. And potentially more to come, but those are the ones that I actually, like, have available for voting right now. Thank you. I've tried to kind of branch out and diversify a little bit, just because when I first started out, all I had was my PlayStation. Like, I only had 2 games that I could really stream on my PlayStation, and it was Stardew Valley and Minecraft. Those are the only 2 games that I had. And I wanted to have more. I wanted to do more, to be better. And then I invested, it was quite a lot of money, but I invested in a gaming laptop. And after that, that's when it really kind of took off. And so for Christmas, like, people knew that I was getting my laptop, so they got me Steam gift cards, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And I kind of asked some of my friends, I'm like, what games do you think people would like to watch? What do you think about this game or this game? And, they told me, like, oh, that would make a pretty good series, that wouldn't make a very good series. And then I went through a bit of a period of time where I kind of stopped wanting to stream, and it's because I was on a schedule. Like, I scheduled each episode, and it was just between so I had Minecraft, Stardew, and The Outer Worlds. And I went back and forth between those 3, and so it was, at first it was Stardew, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then it was Stardew, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and The Outer Worlds, Tuesday, Thursday. And I got so depressed being locked into that schedule. So when I made my Discord channel, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have you guys pick what games I want to play, or what games you want me to play. It gives me a little something to look forward to, because it's new and different every day, and, it'll give you guys an opportunity to actually participate in the channel. So that is kind of where that took off. And so, to this day, this game got voted for by my Discord member, JD, and, it's been fun. It's been a unique experience. So, it's been 2 years, my channel is still kind of, like, not taken off at all, but it's my hobby. Yeah, laptop gaming is such a different world. Like, there's some pretty good games on, like, the PlayStation and stuff, but in comparison... Here, I'm going to start walking around again. But in comparison, it's a whole different beast. And then you can get into mods, like, if you want to or not. There's so many different things to do and so many different kinds of games. And, yeah, I loved the idea of, having a computer that I could actually stream on, because I had a laptop before, but it was bad. It was really old and just didn't work very well. So I got the new one, and I was like, I want to hear from other people. I want to see what they want, and I feel like it draws them in a little bit more, gives them something to do. Because every day at right around 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, I post a poll, and I have everyone vote on which game they want to see. And if there's a tie, I'll do a coin toss. I'll post the coin toss, So it kind of keeps people on their toes, like, oh, who's gonna win today? So I've had a lot of fun with it, and it makes me a lot more happy to have other people voting. And if nobody votes, which happens, but if nobody votes, then I'll pick a game, and, it is what it is. But I've always just had such a good time, streaming, and my thing is I already talk to myself while I'm playing games anyway. I have this, list of my monologues that happened while I was playing Skyrim, and it was just fun. I'm like, if I'm gonna be funny and witty, I might as well do it with an audience, because then it's a little less concerning when I'm talking to myself. But yeah, it's been a journey, and my husband, it's funny because he's very supportive, even if he doesn't understand what I'm talking about. I'll tell him, oh, I didn't get any votes today, or, oh, I had a bunch of votes today, or, when I'm talking about certain games, he's like, I have no idea what that means. Especially when I'm talking about Subnautica. I'm just like, oh, yeah, there was this Reaper Leviathan, and it just grabbed the ship, and he's just like, a what? He's like, I don't even know what that means. Oh, it's okay. You don't need to know what it means. You just need to smile and nod. Yeah, that's how it all started, because my personal gaming experience didn't take off until I was 20. My very first game console that was mine to do with as I will, was a PlayStation 4. That's currently what I'm playing on. And my dad and my stepmom got it for me for Christmas, after my stepsister and I were walking through the store, and I was like, I think I want to get into gaming. And she told them, and they went out and bought me one. But that's where it all took off. And Skyrim was the very first game that I ever played. I played it for an entire year without downloading any other games. And then I moved on to Fallout. And I feel like that really shaped the kind of games that I play, because now I'm a snob. I love, role-playing, sort of open world. Open world is huge for me. But I love RPG open world games like that. So now I'm a snob playing anything else. And it's funny, because I tell my husband, I'm like, if only I could find another game that's open world and kind of first person shooter, but also has character creation and stuff. And he's like, so Fallout. You know what? Yes, I'm looking forward to the next Fallout if they ever decide to make one. Yeah, my stepsister actually suggested that I get Skyrim. She bought it for me. She got me a used copy of Skyrim. And honestly, I should have just listened to her the whole time, because she knew exactly what she was talking about. She has been into gaming for a lot longer than me. So sometimes I'll defer to her. I'm like, have you played this game? What do you think of it? Do you think this is something I would like? So that's... One of my dogs just yelped, and I'm pretty sure it was Atlas. I won the fishing competition. Yes. I hate when I lose the festivals, because I'm like, I should be better than this. But, and I guess technically even before that, I guess that's my first foray into console gaming, because my first, the games that I played when I was younger Ah, dang it, I already have this banner. Oh well. My first game that I ever really played was The Sims. And that was an interesting experience. Also, my children are not in bed. That is slightly concerning. And I just took my child's bed. Oh, no. No. No, bad things have happened. Okay, there we go. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, that's gonna bug me. But, yeah, I used to play The Sims when I was younger, and absolutely loved it. And then, from there, console gaming later on was Skyrim and that. I did play... Oh gosh, I feel like I got Minecraft a lot later. Like, I think it was like 2 years later that I got Minecraft. And then now I have like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is funny because I've never actually played the game. I've never actually played the story with, what's his name? Arthur Morgan? I've never actually played the story. I've only played online, which once again goes into the whole character creation thing, and I was very salty that I couldn't make my own character, so I went online, and that's why. But yeah, that's my experience with Red Dead. I got Stardew because of one of my friends. I saw her do a live stream of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I fell in love with it. And she's also the reason that I got Red Dead. And she's also the reason I made a Discord channel, because the only reason I got into Discord was so I could talk to her. It's been an interesting ride all the way around. But I would say I am very pleased with how things have ended up. And I ran into a... But where's Sam? What? I have a husband, I know I do. There he is. Oh my gosh, this scared me. A Lyric came running. Sam, you gave me a heart attack. She's like, what's happening? She's like, Mom's freaking out about something. Yes, I am. Okay, there we go. Now we can go on with our normal lives. Pet the cat, water the cat. Jeez. No, you don't need to be in here. Nothing can come out anyway. Yeah, I'm like trying to... I have so many different hobbies and things that I do. I stream Monday through Friday. So, yeah, I stream 5 days a week. Usually from about... I try to start at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time, and I'll usually go for at least an hour. If I'm playing Phasmophobia, I'll usually try to get through like 2 to 3 ghosts. That's usually the only one where I run a little short, but usually at least an hour. Yesterday's mangled episode of my time at Porsche, I'm so mad about that. But yeah, that episode was 2 hours and 20 minutes long. I did a Subnautica episode that was like 4 hours long. So it really just depends. And honestly, it depends on when my husband comes home, because after he gets home, usually I'm like, oh, okay, like, time to end the stream so I can go, you know, cook dinner and whatnot. But yep, 5 days a week. And then occasionally I do weekend streams. I usually let my Discord channel know. Be like, hey, by the way, I'm just gonna pop on real quick and do a live stream. Yeah, that. And then there's the option, so my followers on Discord, or Discord members, or whatever you want to call them, they, if they are followed on Twitch, subscribed on YouTube, and on my Discord channel, if they would like, they can actually get points every month, and they go into a drawing to either be able to do a live stream with me or to do a private game session from one of the games that is multiplayer that I have. So, yeah, and they, I call them the trifecta of Discord member, follower, and subscriber. They are called subscribits. So my subscribits get special voting opportunities. If I want to make any changes to the channel or like my Twitch or anything like that, I usually can talk to them first. The Sims 4 was just added at the beginning of April, and I asked them, I was like, so what do you guys think about me adding The Sims 4 to the channel? You know, yay, nay. After I did my first Sims 4 live stream, I asked them, like, hey, how do you think that went? Do you think that would be good to, you know, do you think it would be a good series? Do you think that, you know, I should not make it a series? And they voted yes, that they liked it as a series, so I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I wanted to have, even though it's a very small community, I wanted to have as much sense of community as possible. Like, I only have, oh gosh, I think I have 37 followers on Twitch, and even less on my Discord channel. I think, oh gosh, I might have like 10 or so on my Discord channel. But from the get-go, I wanted to make sure that I established a good foundation for a channel. Like, I wanted to make sure that you had a way to connect. You had a way to voice what you liked, what you didn't like. And especially since I don't actually, like, make specific episodes for YouTube, it's not like I can go through the comments as it's happening. Atlas is barking, and he's starting to annoy me. But it's like, I can't get comments right away on YouTube, like, as I'm streaming. So I can't tell what's good, what's not. Well, I'm glad that you like what I'm doing. It's been a unique experience, for sure. And it's something that, you know, when I was really young, I would see Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and, you know, you always ask, like, oh, could that be me someday? Like, can I do that? And, you know, most of the time, I would tell myself, like, no, like, that's not gonna be you. And I'm like, I still tell myself, like, I'm never going to be that popular, but you know what? I can do what they do, you know? It's just, it's easy to, you know, stream, or, you know, I just post my live streams on YouTube. So it's like, yeah, I'm doing what they do. Not as well, but I'm still doing it. And it's just, I just do it for the fun. Yes, I get a big thrill when my numbers start to go up, but honestly, at the end of the day, I'm not looking to make a career out of it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to maintain, like, a certain energy and a certain vibe. I also, like, I've only sworn twice on this channel, and it was by accident both times. But it's like, I try to be a specific way, and, you know, my friends, especially, like, my friend JD, she's just like, I just love your energy, it's so great. I'm like, thank goodness one of us likes it. I'm like, this is just me. This is just me being me. And I don't know why I feel like going to the mines and switching it into dangerous mode. I don't even know why. It's probably a bad idea. But that just popped into my head. I feel like certain games bring out my personality. Have I not? I haven't. Oh my gosh, I haven't done that quest yet. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, so maybe go to the island, see if that one's unlocked. But certain games definitely bring out my character a little bit more. Subnautica brings out a very specific color of me. Phasmophobia That's a very, very interesting game for me to play by myself because I don't like scary things. Yet, for some odd reason, my friend JD in particular loves to watch me play Phasmophobia and get the crap scared out of me all the time. I'm actually surprised that that's not what she voted for. So I'm like, now that I think about it, that was interesting. But yeah, and then people find their favorite things on the channel. I definitely have people who more prefer Stardew. I have one friend who really prefers Subnautica. And see, that's the beauty of the vote. You get to see what you want to see. I have a back-to-back rule, but that was because of Minecraft. So if an episode gets voted on one day and gets played, and it gets voted on and played the next day, you can't play it again a third day. It gets taken off for a week because Minecraft just about broke my brain. You can go and watch the YouTube playlist. I just about lost my mind trying to build a house because the roof almost killed me. Yeah, everyone thinks it's hilarious because I don't like scary... It's the combination... I feel like the appeal of that is... It is the combination of me not liking scary things and me trying not to swear. Because then I say some very interesting things. Like, I'm pretty sure... I think it was an episode of Phasmophobia. I said, son of a biscuit baking smurf, because I'm trying not to swear on the channel, because it gets me in trouble. So I end up saying some of the most random crap, because I'm trying to be nice. Make it... I could probably do that if I really use ladders. We'll just pick it. And while we're here, we might as well check perfection, which... It's at a 49! The last time I checked it, it was a 43, and that was like months ago. Oh no, it's gonna take forever. And it was an episode of... I think it was both times I swore. I think they were both in episodes of Phasmophobia. One time, I didn't even realize it while it was streaming. It was only when I was watching the replay. I was like, oh no. I was like, did I really just say that? I was like, did I seriously say that during a live stream? And then the shame set in and was like, dang it. Like, I tried so hard. The second time, I actually caught myself. And I was like, oh. I was like, oops. Like, my bad. Didn't mean to. But, yeah, it's... I try... When I'm trying to keep myself cool, calm, and collected, and the game's just like, nah. Like, we're gonna send a ghost to hiss in your ear. Interesting things come out of my mouth when that happens. Let's see. Sell. I have this weird thing about not selling fruit, and I really should, but for some odd reason, brain says no. Let's see, I don't know, and I've just enjoyed having people occasionally come by and drop a comment or two. I think engaging with other people is my absolute favorite part of streaming, just because it's so much fun to have an audience that you can talk with, and, you know, somebody's like, oh, did you see that over there? I'm like, oh yeah, it scared the crap out of me, like... It's so much fun to have that connection with people. And especially people who like the games that I'm playing. So I have one friend in particular, her name's Lady Octopus, she's on my channel, but she's been really instrumental in helping me through some of these games, like Subnautica and, oh gosh, what is the... Don't Starve. Like, she was the one telling me, like, oh hey, like, if you need to, like, you can do this, you can do this. I'm like... Thank you for helping me. It makes the game go by a lot smoother without me dying all the time. So it's been so much fun to have everyone be able to contribute to the channel, to the streams. The only reason I'm normally not this talkative, it's because I know that somebody's actually watching, and normally when there's people commenting, I get a lot more chatty because I'm like, oh, keep it going. I hate having awkward pauses because they make me feel uncomfortable. And especially if, like, when I'm putting it on YouTube, I'm like, I don't edit my live streams because, A, I'm very bad with editing technology. Like, editing for me is just not a good thing. And I'm like, if I'm wanting somebody to watch it on YouTube, I don't want them to have to sit through awkward pauses and, you know, stuff like that. So I try to keep going, which honestly, when I'm by myself, it's just a bunch of useless ramblings, and then I end up on tangents that just kind of embarrass me. I'm like, why am I on a tangent? Why is this the hill I've decided to die on? Oh, thank you. And I'm glad that you got a good experience for your first time chatting. I remember the first time I ever commented on somebody's chat, it was like, I felt nervous because I'm like, what happens if I say something stupid? Or, you know, what happens if they don't respond? So I always try to respond when I see people commenting. Sometimes it's harder, like, if I'm doing a computer live stream, because with my computer setup, all I have is I have my computer going, and then I have an iPad set up next to my computer that has the comments on it. So I'm, like, constantly trying to, like, look back and forth. But for the most part, that's part of my idea of engagement. Like, I want to engage people who have gone out of their way to say something to me. And, you know, I want them to know that I do really value them speaking up and saying something. Because it's not always the easiest thing to do. You know, sometimes I'll talk about my relationships. A couple times my mom has stopped by, and I'll talk about, you know, what I feel is important, you know, having an adult relationship with your parents. Because, honestly, I never went through a rebellious phase as a kid. So I have a really good relationship with my mom. And, you know, so there's times that I'll talk about all sorts of random stuff, and I just want everyone to have the best time possible. So sometimes I'm like, does anybody have a question? Does anybody have anything they want to say, ask? Does anybody have anything they want me to do? But once again, that just goes back to my idea of engagement. I was the epitome of a studious nerd. I still am. But I never really rebelled. I did a little bit in, like, college, but by that point, it doesn't really count. Because by that point, it's like, you're an adult. It doesn't matter. So, yeah. And any rebellious things that I did, my mother was normally encouraging me to do them. So, I never had that, hiding things from my parents phase. My parents knew everything. Which, okay, parents, I should say, my mom knew everything. My dad knew what he needed to know. And we'll leave it at that. I can definitely say I was not the best daughter ever, but I feel like I gave my parents a much easier time than my sister did. Because my sister was the rebellious teenager. So, I'm like, I was pretty easygoing. I still am pretty easygoing. Except my mother thinks I'm part Vulcan because I was a very emotionally reactive person when I was younger, and to a point I still am. I'm very empathetic, and I'm very driven by emotion, but definitely not like I used to be. And now, I am the voice of reason. Especially when I'm arguing with my husband. I am the voice of reason and the voice of logic. He does not like it sometimes because everybody sides with me. Because I try to see the best way to go about things. And yeah, so my relationship with my mom and both of my parents now is very, very, very interesting. And they look at me and sometimes they'll just go, "You happy?" I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty happy. They're like, "Good, that's all we really need." They kind of just leave me to do, and I leave them to do, and that is what it is. But that was the last Stardew day on this episode. For Stardew, I do 3 days per stream, and then on the last stream of each Stardew season is 4 episodes, so we have the big end of season episode. But yep, that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really love when people go out of their way to say something, so thank you so much. You made this episode, my 100th Stardew episode, great for me. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Members' Choice. So if you want to get on that voting, you can go to my Discord channel. It is linked on Twitch. Also, my YouTube channel is linked on Twitch as well. If you want to go check out any of my previous episodes, I have everything organized in playlists, so it's pretty easy to find. But yeah, once again, I will be back tomorrow, so I hope you have a fantastic evening, and I will hopefully see you then. Bye!